Straight jumping into Wheel of Fate. I did not expect that one. So, right off the bat, we get to explain what happens afterwards. Oswald! He saved us! Yay! True love conquers all!
Good. You're alive. When I first saw you falling, for the first time I prayed that I'd save you.
Oswald?
I think I overdid it. That's the magic cauldron. It's still there.
But I thought Velvet destroyed it.
Cornelius.
I'm all right. How's the cauldron?
Broken?
I stopped it without destroying the core. But all the phosons it absorbed from the world have been used up.
Oh.
At this rate, the salvation Iwe talked about is...
Friend or foe?
Oh hey, our characters finally meet all at once.
Gwendolyn! She's still alive.
Thank God.
They're both alive.
Thank God. Mercedes not so much, though.
This ring, it's Titrell. Why does she have it?
It's a long story. He kind of took
Is
it from
this
Wagner, and he gave it to her as a
After
wedding
all
gift.
this, it's made its way here.
Are we finally gonna get a wrap up on this stupid ring business?
The furnace has no more power. Oh. Master Croy. I finally understand. There's still some power. The crystals are right here.
You mean our weapons?
In this cipher. The blade is a crystal. If I turn them back into phosons, they could power the cauldron.
Ah.
No, Velvet. If you use the cauldron, you'll be cursed.
Cornelius, everything that has happened has been leading up to this moment. They are the crownless lords from the poems. They will be the ancestors to all of humanity. And this hand wearing the ring shall be the savior from the prophecies.
Velvet.
The ground is crumbling. We must hurry.
Oh boy.
I must reverse the magic's flow. Ciphers, give yourselves. Release the source of life.
So, they give up their weapons in order to stop the cauldron? Interesting. Well, that's 4 out of the 5. I'm assuming then that Mercedes' bow just gets left off in the burning forest.
Give the world back its soul. I hereby request Arion's revival. Let the seed of life flow. Obey the ring, Cauldron. You are no longer an abomination, but the mother of all, filled with hope.
Well, this week sorta got a wrap up with its stupid ring. So, oh, that's why she turned into a puka. Okay. I was wondering why that was the case, but then again, now she can be with Cornelius all she wants, and make as many bunny babies as possible.
The land is ruined. 'Tis worse than the nether world.
Are we the only ones who survived this?
That I do not know. But 'tis a miracle that we survived at all.
I would say so, yes.
Perhaps. Let's find a place to rest.
In this shattered world, will there ever be a place that can accept us after we've hurt the world so?
Gwendolyn. Wait. Something's happening.
What?
Gwendolyn.
Oswald! What is it? The land!
It's reviving!
It's as if a new world is being revealed. Gwendolyn, we're witnessing a miracle.
You're a part of that miracle.
We cannot give up. We must have hope.
Oh, man. Is that it? Oh, that can't be it. But at the same time, I think I'm kind of glad that that's it. Oh, that was so beautiful. Even after all that, the world begins anew. With Gwendolyn and Oswald, I guess, being the sole ones to revive it. And I guess obviously Velvet and Cornelius go off on their own and make many bunny babies. And likely Oswald and Gwendolyn will be making a lot of babies too. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh my god, that was just amazing. Oh, the storyline in that was so good. Oh my god, this has got to be one of my favorite games now. This is amazing. Oh wow. Oh, I should probably wrap up my final thoughts on this since we're in the middle of the credits. Like, oh my god, what to say on this? This is just amazing. The animation obviously is beautiful. Vanillaware is known for doing amazing looking works of art in their video games. Like, I know people complained about the Dragon's Crown stuff because, ooh, big boobs, but they are genuinely really good with their animations. It's all very beautifully done, and these games are definitely a lot of fun. Like, I'm not sure what to say. I love this. I honestly was a little questionable about the voice acting in the beginning, but over time, you really got to love these characters and love the voice acting and see everything. The storyline on this is, oh my god, that was amazing. Like, oh my god, that storyline was amazing. And on top of that, they managed to write in some really good romance. Like, you know, you would think, oh, an arranged marriage, kind of questionable. Oh, this kind of storyline just seems kind of silly, but you really get to know and love these characters and see them as they grow and as they develop these relationships, and it's absolutely amazing. The music is really good. I really love the music in this. It's absolutely beautiful. The few things that I do have nitpick on, I do find that the combat system is a little wonky. The fact that if you hit a certain amount of times, then you get tired and you have to wait it out and hope that things get better. Or basically just wait and, you know, hope you don't get hit while you're trying to recover. That I found a little bit annoying. Also, the difficulty curve. Like, I felt that was a little bit odd. I mean, I was even on easy mode, and obviously I was struggling. I think Vanillaware does like to do really hard stuff, because, like, I've played through Dragon's Crown, and that was definitely a fairly difficult game to begin with. At least, you know, once you get to later levels. But this one was very odd, because it's like, first it started off fairly easy with Gwendolyn stuff, and then as you kept going forward into it, it got progressively harder and harder, which obviously makes sense, but it seemed like certain points, certain ones were harder than others. Like, it would just kind of throw you into hard, difficult situations and not sure what to do with. Like, particularly that damn fight with the wizard and the dragon. That was absolutely obnoxious. That ridiculous gimmick of having to hit the freaking wizard with the flying swords, while also dealing with a massive dragon that could throw all types of stuff at you. That was obnoxious. But I do like the character designs. I love the music. I love the storyline. The storyline I am absolutely in love with. I'm a little sad that Mercedes and Ingwe don't end up together after all that, but again, they kind of changed that in the HD remake. And actually, they do change a few things, I know, in the HD remake, which I will be trying out on my own myself once it actually, you know, gets to my location. But I think they changed the combat system in the HD remake. They add, I think, a few scenes. They add some new gimmicks to make it a little bit easier to do. They change up, I think, the dialogue a little bit, or at least in terms of like design. They do a lot in the HD remake, and I want to see like the differences between the two. And there's Mercedes right there with her bow, as I guess helping her with the world tree. And if you saw my thing beforehand with Mercedes, if you scroll down, the flowers go down to the netherworld, I think, and Ingwe's spirit is there greeting her. So, wow. Oh my god, just wow. But yeah, those are probably the big things I had issues with, was like the difficulty curve seemed a little too much at times. And then...
Hey, you there!
Hi, merchant!
You look rather sad to say goodbye.
I am, actually. I love this game.
Titania's become a nice place after the dragon disappeared.
I would say so.
It certainly feels a lot better. Just where do you hail from? You don't know? You're an odd one.
Yes, I am, thank you. Oh, hi, Oswald.
Watch where you're going. Well, you must be here looking for a good deal. Am I right?
I guess.
I've got just the thing. Come on. It doesn't cost anything to look.
Mercedes!
One apple, please.
But of course.
I am very confused here. What is going on? How are you still alive?
Today's your lucky day. That was what we call a fairy. You don't see them around here that often.
Yes.
Town's really gotten lively lately, and many new people have come.
You don't say.
Like that sexy lady over on the corner.
How are you not a puka? I'm very confused. What is this?
What an odd couple.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that you have there?
What? The controller?
How about selling it to me?
What?
I'll trade you this special commemorative Valentine coin for it. Look, just between us two. They say that this is a rare coin that can grant wishes.
Uh-huh.
Sounds fair, yes?
Yeah.
Hey!
What? Oh, hey, Gwendolyn.
That's a Valkyrie. She looked like King Odin's daughter.
Funny story.
Good heavens! Is there another war going on in the West?
Wait, what?
If you are planning on doing some trading, you best avoid that area. Oh, so you're a writer?
Am I? I can write. Does that count?
Are you writing about your travels here?
No.
Well, that's nice. Hey, write about me while you're at it.
I don't even know who the hell you are.
All right, now, take care. It was nice talking to you. If we ever meet again, let me buy a copy of your book. Hey, wait!
What?
So, let me ask. What's the title of the book you're writing?
Let me guess. Odin Sphere? Got it. Well, I guess I'll save my game after that one. Wow. And now I'm back at the start here. What happens if I load up that chapter again? Just curious. Well, I can go back and play everything again. It looks like, anyway. So what happens if I go back to Armageddon after all that? I'm kind of curious now. What happens if I do this? Does it just play the cutscenes over again? Let me just skip the cutscenes. Let's just see what this does. I have a feeling it's the same cutscenes, but let me just see. And then we skip past... Yeah, it looks like it's the same cutscenes over and over again from the way it's being organized. But I'm just curious, do we... Yeah, you can go back and actually get the wrong endings to complete the thing. Because I do know this, that little thing with the merchant at the very end, that only happens if you choose not to collect any buttons during the credits. That much I do know. Basically, if you watch through the whole of the Wheel of Fate without clicking any buttons, you get that little cutscene. And I do know that there is an extra little scene you can get at the end of Wheel of Fate if you manage to get all the cutscenes, which means going back and doing all the wrong endings for the game as well. But I don't think I'm gonna bother doing that because honestly, I think the storyline really wrapped up really well in the end. That was just an amazing experience, and I am so glad I finally got to play this. I've heard so many good things about this game, and I was a little skeptical at first, I'll admit, just because of, like, the questionable voice acting in the beginning of the game when Griselda died. But after playing through this, through the whole thing like that, I have to say that's probably one of the top games I've ever played. And I'm curious to see what they did change in the HD remake, but I am so glad I got to play this. I'm so glad that people like, Total Biscuit and Lisa Foyles and so many others were saying such positive things about this game. And this was an experience, an absolute experience. I love this game. This is amazing. I had, like I said, the few issues with the difficulty curve and some of the battle mechanics, but I do think they fixed some of that in the HD remake, but I'd have to probably get back to you and talk about that. But, oh my god, I am so glad I got to play this. I'm so glad I finished it. And I'm sad that it's over. Oh my god, I'm so sad that this is over. But this was so good. Oh my god, I'm so happy I got to play this. Thank you everyone who is here throughout the whole of this series, who sat through and watched through my goof-ups, through my frustration. This was a journey. This was an experience, and I am so glad that I got through this. And I'm so glad that you guys were here to watch it. I'm so glad I got to play this for you guys. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this game. Obviously, I really did. I'm just sad that there's not much more to, there's not enough more there, well, words. I'm stumbling so badly on this, but I'm sorry that this never got like a sequel or something, because, or even like, I could see this as like a TV series, an anime, a movie, something. This was an experience. I keep saying that, I know, but it truly was. And I'm so glad I got to play this. But I guess this chapter is at a close. Odin Sphere is done. What will become next in the channel? What game will I be playing next after this? Well, obviously I still have a lot others to go through, but I'm sure nothing is going to top Odin Sphere at this point. I am so glad I got to play this. I'm so glad that I'm just so glad. I don't know what else to say on this, but for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.
We finally collected all the coins from Valentine. All the coins my grandfather created are here.
Let's see. We should test this now. Magical coins. After these thousands of years of toil, if you are all here, answer my call.
Enlightened One, shall I sing your praises? Who has gathered all the coins from my kingdom?
That face. 'Tis my grandfather when he was a kind man. It is I, your granddaughter, Velvet.
He cannot hear you. This is only an image from the past.
Who is the one to have amassed such a fortune? It matters not. Such a lofty accomplishment deserves a grand celebration granted by my incredible power. Hear me and rejoice! Allow me to grant any wish. One single wish. Think carefully.
I've waited so long for this day. Of course, I want to break the curse on us.
Wait, Velvet! Do you really wish that? All of us cursed to be Puka. We can live forever in a timeless vacuum in these bodies. We can live forever in love, just as we are now.
And our souls will go on, even after our flesh finally gives up. This curse is eternal, and our souls will never return to the land.
But if we become humans, we will die before 100 years have passed.
Cornelius, instead of living eternally while cursed, I believe that it is more noble to live out a natural life among other humans.
Yes, I agree. For millennia, we have observed the lives of other people. But even in these prosperous times, we cannot say that the people are happy.
The world is filled with heartache, as it was before the Armageddon. But the sun will always rise. There is always a path.
Yes, the world was not destroyed, and
the descendants of Gwendolyn and Oswald live on today. Their souls survive in this land that they have saved.
the blood of Valentine must also be passed on.
Cornelius.
King Valentine, we have decided. Listen to the voices of your coin's owners. Break this spell and return our humanity.
Rejoice! With this, you may fear that the power within you is fading as well. But it remains. Hear me, those who have worked together. Your efforts are greater than any mere magic. Live your new lives to the fullest.
Until death do us part.
I shall never let you go. Our lives will go on together.